Here we go. Oh, we got a bird on the floor, and he's having a scream. Here, let me get my windows actually up. Here we go. Get these windows up so I can see stuff. This boy. Little bird, what's your problem? Let me get the webcam up here. Let me go check on this little bird, though. Little bird, you're on the floor, and you're screaming. What for? We'll pick him up. We'll pick up the little bird. We'll let him go where he wants to go. You want to be right there? I gotta put my shoulder down, though. Okay. He's gonna hang out on the back of my chair. So we'll have a secret bird back here. At least for now. Someone has to warn me if he's gonna try and eat my plants. Anyway. Let's actually get the game up and rolling. Here. This swivel bird back here. Hide him. And pop him back out. Hide him. And we'll pop him back out. Alright. So, oh! I have to actually pull up. I don't have the, Also, we got this blinding light back here, but there's not much I can do about it right now. I know, that's your bad. Alright. Oh, God. Steam changes format. I don't like it. It's different. It's like advertising at me in my own library. Get the fuck out, Steam. Okay, so. What is this? What is this? All this rubbish here now. Yikes. No, I think I know what's going on, but anyway. Okay, well, I gotta find Deadly Premonition now that they've changed their thing. Here we are, okay. Oh, man, I hate this. Okay, local files, browse local. I need to find, I guess a classic mode for Steam now that it changes stuff. Okay, but we should actually have the game coming up now. Oh. Wait, it shouldn't be coming up with that, I don't think. That's right, okay. Here we go, this will work. I have to launch the right launcher when it comes to Deadly Premonition. It's loading. Should capture in a moment here. I know, the bird is having a whine over here. I don't have the alternate cam set up right now, so no bird cam right now. I don't have an alt cam for the 16:9 format. In general, this guy. I mean, maybe I should make a nicer little thing so I can have bird cam going, but well, I'm not about to do it right now. Okay. I know. Woman wants me to stream, and it's an absolute madhouse in here. You can't hear him listening to it. Alright, let's get the recap. So this is Chapter 2, Part 2.
Previously during the investigation.
I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen.
Thomas, did you see Nick here? No. When I got here, he was already like this.
What are you doing? Get out of the way! I'll do it!
George, stay back. She's trying to speak.
We got the sync going, we got the bird screaming, we got the lights getting blown out.
Oh, please, no!
You got us good this time, Zach.
This is awful.
Hey, close the blind.
Oh, you think that's the deal? I think he's more just making noise because of the sync. I gotta reach for this. There we go. Beep boop. Alright. This mess I'm living in. Oh, there's probably the toolbox in here. I should restock on my rubbish. Oh, I guess not. Alright. That's fine. Oh no! I guess.
Bullseye. Nice shot. Amazing. Great.
Oh, full of Premonition knives. Not surprising. Is this an actual, like, anything? We just kind of got paintings on these walls here. Blood dripping through a concrete ceiling? Alright. Oh wait, is everything upside down? Is there something like that happening? Aw, man. Spooky painting. The creepiest painting I've ever seen. How obnoxious. Long hallway. I hope there's no spookables.
Huh?
That was some weird camera movement. Yeah. Perfect. That's the best. I'm glad I had the sword equipped. Okay, so am I just supposed to run from it? Okay, obviously not. Oh, is there gonna be a problem with this because I can't aim up? Oh, I can just kind of get it like this. Oh yeah, that busted it. Oh, got me again. What about that other one? Well, what do you want me to do? Has me stream so that she can go out and get an onion.
Listen, I didn't plan to get an onion. I'm not in the fucking box.
I wasn't planning to stream right away either. Should probably also eat while I'm inventory. Here, we'll eat these onions.
God damn it. Well, what would be better for you?
I'm already streaming, dude. I'm locked down.
know if you wanted like, hey, I'll be back in 30 or something.
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, I had half thought that too, because I saw that onion sitting there. I was like, did she get an onion? I was like, oh, she must have, like, when she went out one time without me.
No, I just completely forgot to grab a second onion. So I think I'm gonna do what I can without it, and then I'll probably go out.
Yeah, do you have to pre-cook all the meat and stuff first, or what?
I already know. I just have to cut it up, but I have to do the dough.
Well, hey, if that all takes 2 hours.
It definitely won't.
Then you made a mistake.
I did.
Always gotta keep a sword on hand. This bird. Probably should have saved while I was in here, but oh well. Maybe I can just turn right around. Yeah. Cheapoo weepoo. Hey, I mean, while you're at the store, you can still listen to me stream at least. And if you really need to, I can go on a bit longer, of course. Look at this guy. Look at that sick haircut. The babu.
This is the
This bird.
entrance hall.
You are bothering him with your cooking so much. This is the worst streaming ever. Thank you for pushing me to do this.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Start profiling.
You? What are you doing here? Sorry for you.
The bird.
Much more astonishing than I imagined. I'm impressed. No! Don't! I'm not
Can you adjust this a bit? On the higher? Too high? I don't know. Maybe. Probably good. I wish I was catching this boy on screen right now. Maybe I can try. Just whoosh this around.
Too much noise. We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
Okay, I'm gonna alt tab and hope it doesn't crash the game. Because if the bird's gonna be this active, you should at least be visible. Let me stand up and actually do this. Rather than fiddle with it too much and make an ass of myself. Oh, it's hung up on this corner. That's what's happening. Let me see. Let's just get rid of this clip right now. How's this lining up? There we go. That's a pretty good bird cam going. Assuming he doesn't move too much. Assuming he chooses to stay exactly there. Now, of course, he's not doing anything because I've disturbed him by setting up the camera. But he'll probably get back into it. Yeah. Okay. So let's click back in and hope for no crashes. Okay, we're good. It seems to be pretty good about tapping out. Eat some cheese. All right. This thing's got hands on it now. I can't get a good look at it. No, actually, is there an option? Is it that it's snapping back or something? This is just to invert. This seems like a very dangerous thing in autosave. So it doesn't look like there is a... Because, okay, so my thought is maybe the problem I'm getting with aiming is that it's a... And it probably is actually that it snaps back naturally, which isn't an uncommon feature in like a third-person shooter. But it doesn't really work with a mouse. That is, at least without modifying the way it works. Okay, what's going on here? Oh. Oh shit, I'm on a timer. I was gonna mute the bird cam. Okay, here we go. Okay, what are we supposed to be doing? Oh. There's apples. Oh no. I might get stuck here because I don't have a working controller. Because I think I have to shoot these apples off the tree. Maybe not. Nope, I do. Okay. Green apple. Red apple. Ripe apple. So I'm guessing you get the ripe one. Looks a bit too ripe for me. Oh no, I got stinky agent points. Damn. I guess time has passed and I didn't realize it. Green apple. Go. You gotta stop before the gas gets me. Red apple. Alright, nailed it. It's gonna turn into zombies. Yeah. Yo, golf club. Hook me up with that. Okay, I think there was also one upstairs. Get over here. Ah, come on. There we go. Do I got a fly buzzing around me because I am a stinky agent? Oh, hey. Shotgun. Alright, so I got a fly buzzing around me because I'm a stinky agent. Because of how much plot stuff has happened, it's the number of days that have passed are kind of weird. Can I not? I don't think I can actually go to get my suit done. Oh, well, this will be stinky agent run. Profile, because I believe it gives me money every time I do it. Just skip the profile since it's the same thing until I get all of them. See if I can head back now. Looks like it. Okay, and I'd got new suits too. So. Here we go. Cherry Blossom. Increases your sex appeal. But we're gonna go with Deep Blue. I've worn the other ones already. Okay, get these cleaned. I like that even the amount of time it'll take to clean the suit is mixed up on this. Alright, extra for trendy clothes. I should probably save, actually. Let's go back and save again. So we don't have to do that puzzle again. When the game inevitably crashes. Okay. See, I want to get a really good view of that babu. Babu with apple. I think I got a plan for babu with apple. So I'm going to try and get the best. Okay, I can't aim at all if I have a... Too close. Yeah, you can't really adjust the camera at all. So the best I can do is like... No, that'll give me too much of an angle. I'll be right here. I mean, I'll go ahead and do it like this for now. Okay, but we'll carry on. Oh, boy making his noise.
Alright, there's no getting around it. I have to get an onion.
You already going out for it right now?
I have to go.
Just mind the boy. And make sure it's just an onion you need to get.
This. Everything else. Do you need anything? Want anything?
I guess you could get me some more boomer juice or something.
Purple?
Yeah. Get the house sparkling. Ooh. Oh, I thought I could collect the vase or something. I'm disappointed. Oh. I guess a key, okay. Is that the first time I've gotten a necessary item off a zombie? Might be. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably full up on steel pipes. Okay, do we got another puzzle in here or something? Oh. Okay. Probably need a key for that other room. Is it just right here? Oh. Found the shoe. Yeah, and do that to get the $34 or whatever. Don't really need to. So far, money has been pretty easy to come by. As I've said before, I wouldn't be surprised if, come somewhere late game, there's some really expensive, like, okay, this game would not surprise me if there is some side quest or suit or whatever some katana that costs $1 million dollarinos. That's probably a bit much, $1 million, as an estimate, but mostly just to give the idea of exceptionally expensive item. It's probably something that's expensive enough, I would say, that if you're conscientious about how much money you're making, it's no problem. It's only really a problem if you're not. Okay. They were spawning as fast as I could kill them. Oh. Jerk, get up. What are you doing? Oh? Is this anything? Oh, this is... okay. Stroll out. Where am I supposed to be going? I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Head back a bit. Did I miss something? Should whip out the map. Oh, there's a few places to go. I'm not actually sure where I came from at all. Oh, could I actually take that door? Let me go back. Because I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to be going next. And I saw this door. Oh, okay. The 10mm bullets were throwing me off. Oh yeah, the basement here. Where it's got the pull-out stuff. Mind that bird. Oh, could you at least turn up the kitchen light? Yeah. Keep an eye on the bird on your way out. Yeah.
And a boomer juice.
All right. Okay, so this doesn't do anything or go anywhere. A bunch of people in here. Let's try out the shotgun. Still have to aim it and stuff. Okay. It's got a bigger range on it, so maybe it's maybe it pays off. Golf club. Oh good, a table. Oh no, someone wrote on my wheel of cheese. My laughing cow. How do you know it's upside down? Oh, I guess we got it all. This one wasn't that long. The hospital takes way too long.
You? What are you doing here? So it was you. Much more astonishing than I imagined. I'm impressed. No! Don't! I'm not even stuff!
Yeah, this one's not that long, but it still wound up being 40-ish minutes, so I guess it was worth it for me to call it on Tuesday. Anyway, rip. Is this no longer spook zone? Okay, no, we're still technically in the spook zone. I thought we were going to get a very unique first-person view right there. Said we just get a third-person view right up his ass. Because we're going to crash at any moment. I doubt that's anything of value there. Yeah, busting boxes to get Agent Honor. Find those dollarinos. I don't think it really pans out economically. Unless you take the time to grind away at it really slowly with, oh, this guy again. I guess that one didn't count. Maybe it did. But yeah, unless I'm using the infinite bullets, I don't think that it pans out economically. Maybe the mission knife it pans out for. Just because of its huge durability. I think that the amount of DPS that a mission knife puts out is technically better than things like the pipe. But the fact that you don't one-shot with it is the real. Switch this guy out. And get out. Not even a fade out on the barriers, just delete. What is this, a fucking Warcraft 3 custom game? Yeah, just pop them in. Despookify yourself. Let me tee off. There we go. You gotta work on that backhand. My golfing backhand. I need a tennis racket so it can go around corny gym style. With my nice suits. Okay. I like this camera perspective. It's really useful. Okay. Taking all bets he can shoot around corners. Oh, I don't think he can. Did he fire? I was expecting the wall to not make a difference. For him to just be able to shoot through it. Bless us. Physics works. I'm considering blasting these because I just got the pipe. Okay. It was still Garbo, but I saw the 3 boxes there and made me suspicious that it might have actually been something I wanted. I should have known better, though. This is a little too high. Bonk. I will never find a happy medium. Since I started doing the Dragon Quest streams on Fridays, and I moved the camera around for that, I'll never be able to find satisfying positions for it. Oh. I seem to recall being here. Let's actually... No, I should still save first. On the off chance that the toolbox crashes me. I don't think it will. But I'd believe it. Just go ahead and take that stuff out. I honestly get these good melee weapons out of laziness. I think that it's probably worth the amount of money I spend to just buy these weapons because it lets me just walk through people for the most part. Okay, there's something else I wanted to do. Ooh, I could shave. It's probably been a while since I've shaved. I think I'm also a little bit hungry. Yeah, as I was saying earlier when I got the stinky agent penalty, because of how dense this kind of like chapter section has been, no time has really passed where I've gone to bed. I've not slept because it just keeps popping around and I lose track of how much time has actually passed. So we'll eat an egg. Nice. And a donut. Alright. I just don't want to get penalties on running if I don't feel like doing it. And then we'll save so that we don't have to do menuing again. Should I fail a QTE or something, which is probably going to happen like as soon as I go through this door. No, no QTE, at least not yet. It'd be nice if I don't get any QTEs this. Really, another? We got these locked doors just, or maybe these are shortcuts now. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, the QTEs are kind of rough. More so than they probably should be. Hey, no QTEs. We were blessed.
Nick.
I guess that door just took us out of the spook zone. Huh.
Agent Morgan, where are you? Answer me! Come on, open up!
Roll that door open.
Diane?
Quick, we should cut her down in a panic again.
Assistance with the body.
Wait! She's still alive.
Diane, don't move. Don't move your hands and stay still.
George, it's no good. It won't budge.
Emily, stand back.
Me and Arnold have been waiting for this day. We've trained for this all our lives.
There's not enough time. George, catch us!
I was hoping he was actually going to use her body to cushion his fall.
Thomas, call an ambulance.
What? What?
Agent York, George, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I think I'm too old to be an acrobat, though.
Diane looks okay too. She should be able to tell us who did this to her.
God, I hope so. But you, George, quite a catch. I'm impressed.
Oh.
George? Diane.
Oh, sure. What a beautiful beach. The reaching round to veer off is the many directions. Combination of sharp voices, slide away, interrupting it. Inspiring a truly...
Oh, yeah, you missed the Babu painting.
Every woman will find herself about being penetrated by those sharp voices. This piece is most unimaginable to color.
Dying to be penetrated.
Far more than a wooden piece of art. It is a creation masterpiece by arrogant dinosaurs themselves. Come closer. Begging
The blue apple, yeah.
Diane!
Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames.
Back off! Don't touch me!
Oh, George uses Hulk strength.
Diane, no! Move!
Emily, hurry!
Pour one out for Diane. Let me just tug. She's just mad she didn't get penetrated by that art.
I requested... and...
Thomas.
Thomas, you did it again, you fuck up.
Back too.
Thomas, look what you've done. How are you ever gonna live this one down? Twice now everything's been all your fault. I hope you're proud of yourself, mister.
Nick, quiet.
Kick him in the jaw.
Can you hear that?
Oh, good. A good doggo. Oh, yeah, and I never saw any of the season 3. I don't even know if it's, like, rubbish or not.
I think he wants us to follow him. Shall we follow, Zach?
No, it's a dog. Yeah, it's been a while. All I can ever remember is that there was a fish in the percolator. There'd probably be a lot that I would just be lost on. Because just a lot happens in that show. Like, the fucking one lady becoming a cheerleader again. I'm gonna go this way. Mission failed.
Zach, Willie is calling
Yeah,
for
but there's
us.
a trail of blood I want to check out. Zach, Willie is calling. York, you're so low IQ. Put Zach in charge, damn it. Just go ahead and follow the dog. Okay. Where are we going? You're just wandering in circles, dude. What are you even doing here? The bloom on this thing. This is the most exciting part. Oh, look! The trail of blood I was gonna follow. Okay, let's not follow the blood. This is a speedrun tactic, by the way. I'm actually saving subpixels every time I swerve here. It basically works like moving your arm up and down in Super Metroid. Pro tip. One of those things that you can barely notice the difference, but you know you can save an easy minute in the long run. When we're cutting it this tight. What do I gotta observe? Okay, no, we're going. So we took the most roundabout way to follow the blood, I guess. Thanks, Willie. I never would have noticed this trail of blood without you. Okay, is he actually going to show us something unique? I'm actually manipulating the dog's AI right now. It's one of those things, it's less of a science, more of an art. You gotta get a feel for it. Oh, wow, where I would have gone anyway. Thanks, Willie. Okay, is there something special in this room? Oh, wait, is the locket gonna be here? You got something, Willie? The fish in the percolator becomes a plot point? See, I don't remember if anything became of the fish in the percolator. Oh, here we go. We got a secret here. It's been too long. So I don't remember if that was one of those things that just never resolves and is just weird. Okay, tiny tree. Is that a dog bark sound from like fucking WarioWare?
What are you doing in there?
Agreed.
York, is that you? Thank God. I can't get this door open. Can you unlock it from your side?
It is explained how a fish gets in the percolator, but I don't remember why. If I remember, it's the Asian lady put it in there. Who, killed her husband. And, what's his name?
Where's Diane?
Oh, was his brother?
And what are you doing here?
I can't remember the actor's
I
name
was
right
going
now.
to ask you the same thing.
Well,
Brian Doyle Murray.
let's just say I have my reasons, you know, private reasons. I don't really have to tell you, do I?
Actually, you do. Diane just died a moment ago.
What?
You're not just a key witness now. You're now a suspect. And you need to tell me exactly what you were doing here.
Well, I just came here to
the
talk with
tear-jerking
Diane,
music
to
for
have a
Kaysen.
conversation.
And I suppose that kiss mark on your cheek is from your conversation.
That's from Willie.
This was just a spur-of-the-moment thing.
Which is exactly what killed Diane.
A spur?
Okay. I came here to be with Diane. You happy now? We've been together before, a couple times. It's one of the reasons why I like coming to this town, see? This time is no different. I bumped into her in a bar in Seattle. I had some holiday coming up. Well, so I just took it and I drove her back here. I have a wife, you know, but we've been separated for a while. We're going through a divorce right now, and I don't want her lawyer finding out. Anyway, how could I kill Diane if I was in a room locked from the outside? 2 hours ago, me and Diane, we were taking it easy, drinking upstairs. We were, you know, enjoying ourselves. Then Nick had to show up. Well, then Diane had a sudden change of heart. She locked me up in here.
Okay.
I've just been here, waiting for her to come back, of course, but she didn't. I heard footsteps a couple of times, but they just passed by. Well, then I couldn't wait anymore, so I let Willie here out through the window. Then you showed up instead of Diane.
Zach, Diane has become the third victim of our killer.
And nada from questioning Nick. Nothing. Got no new leads from questioning Nick. He's taken the death of Diane really badly. In shock, the works. He claims to have liked talking with her about art, but he also had a problem with her views about men. He says that they argued, but not at a level that would lead to a murder. They were about
Attempted
to
murder,
head out
yeah.
to the bar again together. But while he was waiting for Diane, someone knocked him out cold. He has no idea who it was either. Of course, Kaysen looks like a prime suspect. But that door was locked from the
Just
outside.
stick in the ice spot.
There was no other way in or out of that room.
Technically accidental.
Which means there's no evidence of his involvement at this time.
I don't know. What does it mean when
Did
you
say
put someone in a
something
death
else.
trap?
The footsteps he heard outside the room were not heels.
I guess it was attempted
They're
and then an
man's
accident,
boots.
you know?
And Nick was
I guess
wearing
you're
boots.
correct in that. Put in a
Now
death
that
trap
Diane's
that
dead,
fell apart
no one
and
can
then
back
died
up Nick's
anyway.
statement. Which is why we have Nick in custody and have to let Kaysen go free. That seemed like the only option, at least for now.
One more thing, Zach. George looked terribly depressed.
I guess this case is really getting to him. He's feeling responsible for the deaths of Becky and Diane. Take his rules and confidence away from him? I wonder what's left. Well, of course, he'd still have muscle.
Why is that in quotes? But yeah, so I believe the origin of the fish is explained, but never why the fish is put in the percolator. But I could also just be misremembering. It's been a while since I watched Twin Peaks. I remember, I tell you, I remember the silent curtain rings arc. And the guy who lived in the greenhouse. I remember that arc. Where Scooby-Doo and the gang try and solve the murder.
Zach, let's get back to the hotel.
First Anna, then Becky, now Diane. I'm not looking forward to writing this investigation report.
Agent Morgan. York. Do you have a moment?
What is it, George?
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Do you have any time later?
Can't we just do it here?
If possible, I'd like to go to a bar. Of course, we don't really have to.
A bar? Now that sounds like a good idea.
Zach, what do you think? We can go drinking with George, or turn him down and head back to the hotel.
Why would we not go for a drink? Yeah, I never actually finished season 2.
George, that scar on your cheek. Where did you get it?
This? Didn't I tell you? Well, it's not from work. I got it when I was a kid.
A childhood injury. Tree climbing? I used to get a few scrapes myself climbing the big tree in our backyard. I used to climb it a lot. And fall out of it a lot.
This wasn't anything like that, though. It was my mother. She did it.
I'm sorry, George.
Don't worry. It's ancient history. The world is flooded with unreasonable violence. The strong overpower the weak, adults over children, men over women, and criminals over their victims.
Yeah, my biggest problem wasn't even that, like, the quality got kind of... There's a little too much focus on some other characters that suck.
No memories of my father.
My biggest thing is
He
it just
left
becomes
before I
really
knew him.
low energy
My mother would hit
after
me
the
every
murder
time I
kind of gets
asked why.
solved.
And it didn't stop there. If I ate too slow, left my shoes scattered around, TV volume too loud, she found reasons to hit me. Hit me bad. The worst was what she called the tree punishment. She'd whip my back with these thin tree branches like a whip.
Please, Mama. I won't do it again. That hurts, Mama. I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry.
Tree punishment was definitely the worst, I tell you. Just hearing those words used to make me shiver and want to pass out.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. I
That's
know
why
all
didn't
the
want to
story
show you
behind
those scars on my back.
the force resolution and
Every
stuff like
time
that.
after the tree punishment, she'd always say the same thing.
Because low
This is hurting
IQ
the
execs.
tree more than it is hurting you. And me, being a naive, dumb kid, I believed her. I went to the woods to apologize to the trees.
The umlaut on naive always bothers me a little bit. It's one of those little autism things that get me. Because it's an umlaut on an I.
I kept asking myself,
I believe it's just
Why
supposed to be a
she hurt me
dash or
this
whatever,
way?
isn't it?
I thought long and hard about it. In the end, I've just figured I'm weaker than her. That's why. It's the law
But
of
it
Mother Nature. at
bothers
work.
me visually. It's like a
Strong
kerning
eat the
thing.
weak.
But now, you have the power to protect the weak.
That's right. Perhaps I should thank my mother for guiding me into this line of work. York. I've been an arrogant fool, haven't I? And if it weren't for me, both Becky and Diane would still be alive. I could have saved them both. You know, it's almost like they died because of me.
You're out of your mind.
I invited you to this bar for a drink. But I guess this bar is my confession chamber. And I wanted you to listen. And to tell you, well, you must already hate me for causing all these problems, not following your orders. York, I'm sorry.
Quick, York, kiss
I'll
him.
follow your orders from now on.
Kiss him.
You'll have my total cooperation.
This is your chance.
George, you've been as cooperative as you can be.
Put your hand
You
on
even
his.
invited an FBI guy to a bar for drinks. You've done a good job protecting this town. And the folks here respect you for that. Nobody can blame you for anything.
Yorkie's opening
Thanks.
up. This is the time to be forward.
I do feel a little better.
Oh, the French actually have an umlauted I? Get out. More reasons to hate frogs.
Hey, Carol. Becky is dead. Diane, too.
What an icebreaker.
We've got Nick in custody as a suspect.
Nick didn't do it.
Oh, okay, well, I guess we'll throw out the case.
Carol, you took a locket from Diane, didn't you? A locket with this mark on it.
That has nothing on it. York, that is a blank photo.
I'm busy, gotta go.
What was so interesting on the ceiling that he saw? I bet you there's a really big spider up there. Ever see Fire Walk with Me? No, I haven't. From what I know, it's only worth seeing if you've seen the series. I mean, well, which would mean I should probably actually see it. As I said, after season 1 ends, it's not even that I was like, oh man, this sucks. It's more that the show just kind of gets a low energy. And when I lose the energy, I stop, you know. I'm no longer in the, the steamroll through a series mood. Which is why I'm glad I read Second Foundation before I read Foundation and Empire. If I didn't inadvertently skip Foundation and Empire, I probably wouldn't have read Second Foundation. She can sing Only You in 5 different languages. That's an esoteric reference. For all you big Mike Myers fans out there. Anyone here who names their their third book second? That's what I'm on about. Low IQs like Asimov do. There's a reason why he's got ass in his name. The worst part is, it'd be one thing if he wasn't planning on making a third book, but I'm pretty sure after he wrote the first Foundation book, he then decided to make it a trilogy. So he actively thought, knowing he was going to make 3 books, to name the third one second. So he can get the fuck out. Squinks on to George. It's called Second Foundation because of in-plot
Sorry
stuff,
to keep
though.
you waiting, boys.
Though I would still agree.
Sack. Emily is already a goddess.
Oh
of the
shit,
forest.
someone killed her. I agree, she looks like a ghost.
Let's forget work for a bit and drink a little, shall we?
York, why is she here?
I just thought the more the merrier. You know, to relax and get loose. Is this a problem?
No, of course not. Pardon me, Emily, but I'm pooped. I think I'll just call it a night.
George, I just got here and you're walking out on me? I was hoping the 3 of us could have a drink and let out a little steam.
You spoiled the vibe that
I'm
me and
afraid
York were
I've already
having.
had enough. And I already had a good man-to-man with York. So
I'm a little
I'll
bit
see you
disappointed that
guys.
he's not balding. York didn't make his move, ruined his whole night. I thought I sent all the right signals. Maybe York's just not interested.
I think George likes you.
I keep lifting
but
weights
he's
around
avoiding
him.
you all at the same time.
How astute.
There's a reason?
Nothing worth going into. It's a thing of the past.
Emily, slow down.
Okay. He did ask me out when I first came to town. I was still in high school. But I never really considered him my type. And there's the age gap thing, too. I respect him, of course. I wouldn't have taken this job otherwise.
So, did you move to this town alone?
Of course not. I came with my parents.
Tell me about them then.
Sure, why not? My dad dealt in stocks in New York. He was hardly at home when I was a kid, always working. Those pieces of paper were far more important to him than I was. Which is no different now, really. I don't see much of him. My mother? Totally different story. A wonderful person that I still respect. She was always kind and understanding. Not only that, but she would always help me find my way. She could be fierce, too, scolding me if I took a wrong step.
Hey, you got a lot in common with
We
George.
had our battles, sure, but all in all, she was a wonderful mother.
Did she beat you with tree branches too?
Past tense?
Yeah, she's gone now. Cancer, just before I graduated high school. She gave this to me just before
Swarms
she
of
died.
crabs.
I take
Hear it all the
with me
time.
Wherever I go, it's what I treasure most.
I'm sure she's very proud of you.
Think about George. This should have it's not gonna, a follow-up section where you have to stumble around town drunk. I want that.
I had a good time tonight. Good night,
See you tomorrow.
York.
Yes?
Please
Dutch angle.
don't lie to us, okay?
Right in my ear, York.
I won't. Don't worry. I won't.
All right. Let me actually, real quick, start heating up some tea. Assuming you're not using the microwave? So let's get driving to that hotel. Hooah! Oh, is it actually marked out on my map? I always want, when in the car, hitting M for map doesn't bring up the map. It just enlarges the mini map. Yeah, it's actually telling me to go to the hotel. All right. Gotta slowly crane around this. Whoosh. Listen, I'm going 40. There's no way this is less than a 35. The cars around town really need to pick up their pace. Where's the turnoff? I feel like it can be easy to miss. Nah, it's right here. It's easy to miss if you're really just paying attention to the minimap. Probably can't slide in, can I? I mean, not really with this car. I need a faster car. Better brakes. Better turning. Still should have changed that QWERTY to sweary. That would have been ace.
Zach, let's go over our progress.
Oh, what? Quiz time.
From what Olivia told us, and the sketchbook we found at Becky's house, Nick and Diane became our primary suspects. There were a couple of reasons for this. First, Becky gave the missing locket to Diane. Also, Nick has no alibi for when Anna and Becky were killed. We followed Nick to the art gallery, which led us, unfortunately, to our third victim. The third victim, Diane, was strung up in the entrance hall of the art gallery. Her hands were tied and a knife was sticking out of her chest. However, there was a marked difference from the previous crimes.
Do you remember what that was, Zach?
That's right. Diane was still alive. This suggests that very little time
Becky
had
was still
passed since
alive.
the crime was committed. Which means the criminal was still close by. It was
So I don't know what
someone
you're on
never
about,
seen.
York.
There are two possible candidates. Nick, who was knocked out in the entrance, and one other.
Zach, who was the other person in the gallery?
York. It was York.
That's right. Casey. We followed Willie, good dog, all the way to him.
I don't know. Fucker stole my bones.
Cason's statement came out as follows. He and Diane were in a physical relationship.
Whew.
That was why he visited the gallery.
They do jujitsu together.
The two were in the middle of such a meeting when Nick showed up. Diane lost her cool and shut Cason up in the basement. Now, what did Cason hear when he was locked up?
Footsteps. Footsteps. Footsteps.
That's it. The sound of boots passing by. Nick was wearing boots that day. Which means it was likely that Diane met with Nick in her room. Nick said he argued verbally with Diane about her playing around with men, but they eventually decided to go out drinking to make up. However, immediately after that, Nick was attacked by someone in the entrance hall and knocked unconscious. We saw the rest.
Zach, do you think that Nick is our serial killer?
Yes. It's George. I like these reactions.
Me too. Usha sent in a report too. He found a large volume of red seeds in Diane's stomach. This confirms her as a victim of the raincoat killer. Remaining leads.
Scarfing down pistachios.
There's the locket, which is in Carol's possession. The man with the tattooed back, and the upside-down peace sign. There's a lot left to answer. I hope the coffee will give us more guidance tomorrow.
Zach, what did you think about George pouring his heart out? I was surprised. It's the end of a monarchy. And he called me York instead of Agent Morgan.
You should have taken advantage of the situation and declared yourself Imperator. You're not George.
What's going on? Do you know what time it is?
I'm sorry. I couldn't sleep, so I was drinking alone.
And there's 5 Manhattans in, and
My mother was a very kind woman.
you want to play chess?
She always smiled so brightly. Baked cakes and cookies every day. She'd say that I needed the sugar because I spent so much time thinking. My father was always quiet. We never talked much. He was a federal agent, just like me.
Another
And
glow-in-the-dark
he was hardly
spook.
ever at home. The only words he ever had for me were harsh ones.
Can't trust FBI families,
I had a vivid imagination, and I remember he once
especially
said this to
CIA
me.
families.
There are plenty of crazy things in this world. You don't have to go dreaming them up. And it's my job to make sense out of them. One day you'll understand what I'm saying. I found out later that my father was one of the first to ever use criminal profiling to catch bad guys. And so
They're
now
all
I'm doing
Mormon.
exactly the same job that he did. Like father, like son.
Can I ask
Deep
you
infiltration.
Shoot.
something? Mind if it's something personal?
Fire away.
Who's Zach?
Zach is a friend of mine.
Oh, so you do have friends.
Yeah. He's my only friend.
What kind of person is he?
This is pretty normal amongst FBI spooks.
Well, I've never seen his face. But he's always with me, and we discuss everything.
When did you become friends?
A long time ago. Back when I was a child.
Did too much chemical X end up in you?
I was 7. I woke up one morning to hear my mother crying in the living room.
Emily's been drinking all night, and you
So
whipped
it's
out 3
not
bottles of wine?
I headed in to see her. My father was there pointing a gun at my mother. I was so scared.
Told you, can't
Closed
trust
my
FBI.
eyes. So
Bunch of
I don't remember
cowboys.
much more. But I do remember the words my father said to me. At times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love. When I came back to my senses, they were both dead. He shot my mother and then killed himself.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Zach's with me. It was around that time that we became friends.
I'm here. I'm with you.
Interesting coincidence, by the way, that he showed
I'll
up
be
right
here
then.
always.
Never thought about it.
We can get through this together. Quite aside from that terrible scene in front of me, that voice seemed to make me calmer. And here we are, working together, getting through things.
This is the first time I've ever told anyone about this. I wonder if Zach will get angry.
That's a sad story. But I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I'm sure there was a reason for what your father did.
He got an order from the lizard people, he said.
I think maybe I became an agent to find out why he did what he did.
Oh,
All
yeah,
the
you
only
are
clue I have is this
forgot to
check he
thank
got
you.
from George Soros.
Thank me. For what?
You saved my life. If you didn't save me at the gallery, I would have died along with Diane.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
What did you just say? Useless?
All it
I
said,
was never
the reason for
expecting you to
issuing the
say
check
that.
was for one MK Ultra
Might be a
technique.
modest guy in you
I
after
can't
all.
decipher it.
Finally, you noticed? You're a little slow, aren't you?
Maybe hopeless, but not useless.
All right, gonna give me a chance to get my tea.
Zach, do you think Emily got home safely?
Anyway, I think it's more serious of a situation than I thought.
I'm gonna heat this
Do you
tea up some
remember?
more.
Our conversation with Emily. She's really interested in you.
I think you guys could hit it
She's
off.
starting to have certain feelings for you.
If that's the case, Zach, you and I are rivals. This is a very serious situation indeed.
Well, this could work out perfectly. Zach gets Emily and New York gets George. Dreaming
Now, if
about
it
it.
comes to that, let it be a fair fight. Agreed?
Oh, hard cutout on the music.
Thomas! Thomas! Let me out of here!
They got the extra echoey chamber.
Just for a moment. 1 second. Hate it in here, Thomas. I think I'm going mad. I know you're there. Come on, please. Thomas. 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 Thomas.
I wonder how much they paid the architect to make the extra echoey jail cells. It's a real wonder of construction there. Come out one day, yeah, in the drunk tank. I can't handle this anymore. Whew. I was waiting for the crash,
Previously during the investigation.
and I'd have to go through a
So,
ton
you
of stuff
want to
again.
find out everything there is to know about Diane?
York, Nick is leaving the bar.
Wait! She's still alive.
Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Emily, hurry!
You saved my life.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
Okay. Aw, man, I hate this dream. I got this. Trick the trickster. Okay. Is there an actual difference between any of these? Okay, wait. Do we got a little plant growing in front of ones?
Open this door. There is no turning back. You still want to enter?
Yeah,
I
sure.
do. It's better than staying here.
Very well then. Off you go, Mr. York.
Do this again, but make it the Xavier episode. With all the doors.
Look carefully, boy. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist, even if it means losing someone that you love.
Generic thriller stab. These little trees that Kaysen sells suck. They don't even seem to grow hardly. They're so spindly. Dawn of the third day. 24 hours remain. I guess coffee isn't even optional. Pretty sure it was optional the first time, wasn't it? It at least came off that way.
Mr. Morgan, do you want a refill?
Yes, thank you.
Is the coffee that good, Mr. Morgan?
Coffee is a vital, investigative tool. I know exactly what to do now.
York, you're drunk. I gotta go get the yellow tags.
It says to hurry, and the first letter of each line is Harrry. Hurry to Harry. Looks like the time that he was talking about has come. Let's go pay the problematic rich boy who owns half of the town a visit. Polly, I think I'm going to go see Harry today.
Oh, really? He's a little strange, but I think he's the most trustworthy one around here. I think you'll have fun with him.
If you say so, Polly, then we probably will.
Of course. Now, give me your cup, and I'll give you some more coffee.
I'll see you later, Polly.
Mr. Morgan, what about the coffee? Don't you want a refill? Your coffee!
Let's be honest, Polly, why are you so desperate to give him a second coffee? I guess maybe if she charges for refills. Old crow. Okay, so let's run back to our room. Pretty sure it's this way. Once I get back to my room, I'm gonna grab my tea. And I'll be disappointed when it's... No, oh wait, this is my room. Okay. Get this suit cleaned. Get a shave happening. Bust. Please, do I have to run videos right now? Give me a moment. Let me hit up the phone. Dutch angle. Okay. Let me grab my tea real quick. There's probably already hotish warm water instead. Or no, I put it away. I thought I did. Did I? Well, those seem unopened.
You keep losing these keys that you open. Clean, you put them away, and you have no idea where you put them.
There's no. Ah! None of these are open. What's happening? What's happening to my life? Oh, I put it up here. Must have just moved it on a whim. How much more till I can get this light off?
A little bit.
I have a feeling I'll probably finish before you get that light off.
Well, I'm actually about to put it in the oven. And then I'm gonna make my dinner. And then
Yeah. All right. That took longer than it should have. Whoa. Let's go. So, chapter 3 now. We got. Oh, look at the little tree. Okay, so we want to get this card. Let's go. I think this is just one I've overlooked. Blam. This it right here, or you know what? I think I got this, and I think the game. No, maybe this one just wasn't here until Kaysen showed up, something like that. There's also the job to find something of Polly's that I still haven't done. Well, I'm probably gonna go outside, and then it's gonna cut to a thing. So we'll do that. Too much silence. This is iconic stuff here. Well, Kaysen's in here.
Hey, am I still a suspect?
No.
Okay, well, good.
That's exactly what a suspect would say.
For over 3 years now. Diane, she's a single woman, so this shouldn't be a problem.
That's true.
I feel so bad for Diane, though. Gosh. Did you find out who did it?
I can't discuss that.
Yes, of course. I understand. You don't have to tell any of the folks around town about me and Diane, do you?
No.
Sorry, part of my job.
But it's a small town. I'm sure the rumors have started already. Nothing to be ashamed of, right? What's there to worry about?
Nothing in particular. No, nothing at all. I'm clean. As clean as the sheets in this hotel. What's with that look? We don't have a problem, right?
My sheets were filthy.
It looks like Kaysen is involved with another woman in town. We can only hope it isn't Emily.
It's casing time. Having a good vom after all that boozing.
York, I can't find Thomas. Was he here?
No, I haven't seen him. Have you tried the radio?
I've been trying, but he's not answering.
What about Nick?
No problem with him. He's
York,
calmed down a little.
Could you at
He's
least
still
not breathe in
saying
my
he didn't do it.
my ear, dude?
Nick said that Thomas disappeared sometime during the night. He kept calling for him, but Thomas stopped responding. I'm a bit worried. George has asked for permission to search for Thomas.
I understand that things have been hard for Thomas, but surely he's just resting at home. But I'm not against looking for him. Tell George that he has my blessing.
Okay. As far as I know, Thomas always calls in when he needs a day off.
We're human, and so we are limited. As far as you know, there haven't been any serial killings here before, right?
That's right, but that's not...
Emily, I'm going to see Harry today.
What? Why? We have plenty of other leads to follow, don't we?
He did invite me over, though. It would be bad manners not to accept.
Are you really an FBI agent? I think the FBI would take a more logical approach to investigations.
But Emily, a serial killer does not stay within the boundaries of logic. Thus, you can't hope to capture such a killer using only logic. That's why I'm going to see Harry. You go with George and find Thomas.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Great. Thanks.
I'd actually really like it if this game started,
I was an idiot for thinking he might be a good pick. I really need to work on my taste in men.
no one wants an old alky like you. But, I was gonna say, I would really like it if this game, progressively began to sort of devolve into being less about the murder plot, sort of Twin Peaks style, and just started being more about meandering through town. Okay, so we still got a card here. And Kaysen's car is probably in the lot right now, and I need to get those bones back. So that's what we're doing right off the top. Where is... Also, where's the car that I bought? Ah, is that it over there? I need to get a new car. I need fresh wheels. I don't think I can actually go around from that side. Too much silence, can't handle it. Oh, here we go.
Zach, I'm glad I don't need a warrant to search a doghouse.
It's still in his truck, dude. We don't live in the UK. You can't just jump in the back of someone's truck and take whatever they got. Granted, it's human remains. Skoo. Damn, I got an itch behind my shoulder. It's killing me. I guess we have to do this.
Looks like we've picked up a little bonus, too. We'll have to give Willie something to make up for this another time.
Oh. Alright, still don't know what to do about these bones now that I've collected them. Maybe it'll still come up, though. Okay. Now let's go find that playing card. Maybe for when we get these quiet sections like this, maybe I should pick up the Twin Peaks soundtrack. That would be pretty easy. We got one of them squirrels. Yo, someone called Thomas. Oh shit, we don't know where Thomas is. Right when I find a squirrel. That's it. Thomas is the murderer. Case closed. Why is he being so evasive? Found a squirrel and everything. Still couldn't get him to turn up. Okay, so I think this has appeared... Okay, yeah. There's a Forrest Kaysen one, so this only appeared after Kaysen arrived, I think. I wonder if one or more of those fishing holes that didn't drop anything have something as the chapters go on. I'll be honest, kind of sucks if that's the case. That's really obnoxious, so hopefully it's just not. All right. Let's go have lunch, maybe buy a car, and maybe we'll close it up. I want a new car. Maybe hit up the milk barn, too. God bless this game. Absolutely. Now, where is lunch?
Zach, we've ended up with a third victim. That dive I made at the gallery ended up being a wasted attempt to save a life. It's a real mess, Zach.
Dive. When's the last time I made a dive like that?
Squeezed by this guy.
Oh, I remember. Do you? It was in my late teens. We used to go to those concerts.
I don't know, you ever play
Like
Shenmue?
punk rock, but we like different types of punk. You liked
It's in a similar field, or Yakuza.
like Crash and Sham 69. I like the more twisted ones, like The Damned, Buzzcocks, Iggy Pop, and Joy Division. We used to talk for hours about the bands we really liked, but for some reason, neither of us listened to the Sex Pistols. I wonder why that was.
Sex Pistols only got one
Seems
album, and it's
strange
not that
thinking
great.
about it now.
I'll be honest. Sex Pistols are more of a cultural force than they are a musical force. Yeah, I got my Shenmue 1 on my Dreamcast. I've even what's it called? Set up my Dreamcast so I can still hook it up online and get the online specific content for things like Shenmue. Yeah, and I've never actually played Yakuza, but, you know, something I need to... It's one of those things I'll get to eventually. Alright, lunchtime, boys. The real reason why we play this game, to go get lunch.
Zach, did you want to go somewhere before we visit Harry?
Yeah.
That's fine by me.
Gonna have lunch. And Crash. I don't think we've gotten a Crash all game. Or all day. Not all game. Yeah, and that's another one that I'd like to jump on. Is it? Oh! Speak of the devil! Good thing I had just saved. get this guy back up. Get a little bit of juice while we wait. Yeah, games like this, they other than Yakuza, they have a tough time getting through. They always pick up a sort of cult following, but never see mainstream success as far as I can tell. I don't even know if Yakuza sees that much mainstream success. It's had so many that I assume it has. Yeah. Which is too bad. It means that they don't get made, and a lot of them end up being longer and episodical. I mean, well, even Deadly Premonition, it gets finished, but it's got so much meddling. Yeah. Yeah, they only recently started getting big.
Previously during the investigation.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
Agent York, Nick is leaving the bar.
Wait! She's still alive.
Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Emily, hurry!
You saved my life.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
Oh, it keeps cutting off these cinematics for whatever reason at the very end. That's weird. Okay. So I was trying to pull up the map when it crashed. Where? What is this? What room is this? I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll find out. Okay, this is like the offices or whatever. There we go. Get to work. Get in the kitchen, Emily.
I thought about ordering in, but
The music.
since we had leftovers, I made us lunch.
The music can't make up its mind.
What's with the face? I think my cooking turned out pretty good today.
Oh, okay, great. A sudden crisis. What should I do, Zach?
I might not be a wonder chef like Thomas, but I do practice every day.
Does feeding yourself count as practice?
Well,
I guess it
come
must.
on, tell it to me straight.
Emily.
Yes. What?
Music?
I went into the sewer once during an investigation.
Okay, just stop right there.
Powerful. Boss move from York. It actually hurt me. That's good. Alright. Let me hit up a save again. Blammo. Is that bird being good? All right. Do I gotta go around the side for a car? All right, let's go buy ourselves a new car. Maybe hit up the milk barn. See if I can get a new suit. I was a bit slow on my crossfade there. Alright, this should be January way.
You know what? There was one band that we both liked.
We went all the way to New York to see them play, right, Zach?
It took us hours to get to New York by bus. We got to the CBGB and we were so nervous we couldn't go inside.
It took us 30 minutes to gather enough courage to go inside. And inside, we were shocked. Right, Zach?
I'll never forget that feeling. It was like a blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg bop. The Ramones. That song still makes me feel good. And that's a sign of a classic. But it's amazing I got in without being asked for ID. Those were the good old days. Rock and roll high school and Chinese rock. Sheena is a punk rocker and surfing bird. And I was so depressed when I heard the news of the deaths. Original punk is one of the greatest gifts left from the 20th century. Let's hope they're still rocking on wherever they are.
York, they died. Nailed it. Alright, let's see if I have to run through a maze of cars again. Does this actually wrap me all the way around? No, it doesn't. I thought it looped. I'm misremembering this part of the map. But I guess I've only been here once, so. I thought I had to loop around a weird way, but it's sooner than I expected. I saw the pile, and I thought that was the back wall of it. Ain't got time for roads. Alright. Okay, let's go say hi to Solid Snake. Okay, let's start with the job.
You have potential, soldier. I want you to take a look around J10. I'll need high gear parts. They should be around there somewhere. If you can find them and bring them back to me, I'll be able to increase the top speed of your vehicle.
Now that sounds like a plan.
It's a fail-proof plan, soldier. You must learn to trust your superiors.
Around J10, then.
Your orders are clear. Now roll out.
A car to beat Metal Gear. Alright. J10. Oh, it's going that way. And yeah, okay. I'm guessing we gotta go a long way around? Or can we just go right here? Septipus on the prowl, calling out chat. On the hunt. J10. Ah. This is it. All these bones. I could have just pushed up. Whatever.
This is it. This will save your life someday, son.
What's the story this time?
Speed determines everything on the battlefield, life or death.
You're not going to tell me another story about stomach pains, are you?
Son, I told you already. Don't muck your superiors. It's a very serious story this time. It starts with a question. Why did we lose the battle? We had firepower and the air support in the beginning, but looking at the results of a war of attrition, we learned a lesson. We lacked speed when speed was needed. It was our superiors' fault. We should have carried out a swifter attack.
I would imagine that a
saved more
failure
of our
in a
soldiers.
war of attrition is a failure of logistics, actually.
He was doomed either way.
You really hated that sergeant, didn't you?
I think he doesn't know what he's
Talk to
talking
me
about.
with that tongue, boy. Words cannot describe how much I hated him. I was at war with a crybaby. No one has enough lives to survive that. He poisoned us with our own food, washed all our weapons with soap and water, launched a signal flare thinking it was a firework, set off countless traps laid by the enemy. More than half of the unit had to return home sick because of him.
I don't know how much of this to believe.
Believe as much as you like. I'll keep my side of the promise and get to work on your vehicle.
Well, if he hates that sergeant so much, why does he keep talking about him? And would a general really even have direct contact with a sergeant? Questions keep mounting.
I've increased your exhaust and optimized your higher gears. That means you can drive at a faster top speed, but there's still plenty of stuff I can do to make your car go faster. Just come see me again and I'll customize your car a little more.
All right. York, why isn't your immediate assumption is just that he's bullshitting? All right. What do we got here? I'm good without Kaysen's car. We're gonna be getting a rich boy's car. I hope the license plate says ass man on it. Let's see, anything else? Okay, let's see. What kind of car does Usha run? Ah, this is swanky. Another convertible though. Yeah. Yeah, no, doesn't he only have a corporal's badge on? Oh, the turning on this is so tight. Look how tight this turning is. This car is powerful. And the music it plays too. The only problem is, not a great view window here. All right.
So, Zach, about Emily.
It's a little. We got a little bit of oversteer on this, honestly.
Slightly different from what I think about her now. Don't you think she's pretty mesmerizing?
And Zach, she seemed interested in you.
Did you make a move on her?
It was fast too.
No, don't answer. I'm just asking.
There is a third person.
But if you like her, I won't stand in your way. But I'd like to hear the
I
truth.
know. I'll have to figure it out later.
Because this kind of stuff could affect our friendship, you know. Me? I'm just interested in her, that's all. It isn't love or anything. From what I can tell, she doesn't even seem to like me. It's pretty clear from how she acts when she's around me.
As you know, Zach, I'm cautious with women. It's because I was badly burned in my last relationship.
I really have no idea what women are thinking. That's my problem.
You're pretty friendly with the
There
ladies,
we are. I found
aren't
it.
you, Zach?
It's on C.
Maybe you should teach me about how to interact with women.
Does that work for... Let's see if that works when I'm out of the car. Maybe I can be looking around at stuff better. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. See is observe. Duh. Bust in. Alright, Keith. Keith, settle your shit. I want the mad hookups.
Yo, dude.
You in a bad way today? Ooh, we got a new map. Okay, it's story time, boys. Ready.
Hey, man. This map shows a station along the abandoned extended lines track. Now that was a busy place back when the lumber trade was big. No one goes near it now, you know. It's like a train graveyard. On top of that, some folks say they've even seen ghosts there. I don't mean one or two ghosts, man. I mean like hundreds. Every now and then, a golden opportunity comes along. Like a chance to leave home for a while and earn a lot of money. There were plenty of them at the end of the 80s. The lumber mill was severely short-handed, so they called in a lot of outside workers. But the place was failing, and indeed it died before most of the poor guys got there. So there was like a load of labor workers that had nowhere to go. No place to work, no way to get back to where they came from. A fair amount of them decided to live on the train they had rode in on. I guess that must have been hard living on a train car that ain't moving.
What kept them in town?
Ah, now. The head of the lumber mill had been lying to them. Wait just a little longer, we'll have work for you soon, you know, that kind of thing. He was just a lying scumbag. No way to rock, man. But lies, they only last so long. With each day that passed, those unemployed guys got more angry. But then, something happened. And the timing for it was incredible. The rail car they were spending the night in just happened to catch fire, with all them inside it.
Incredible timing indeed.
Oh yeah, but the police couldn't find any evidence to pin it on anyone. They didn't have all those gadgets and stuff you guys got now. And the police were annoyed the unemployed guys were causing trouble. Nothing happened to the head of the lumber mill. It made the news as an accident. But the rumor says that a large number of those boys are still living in that train car, unaware that they're dead. You better be careful, Mr. FBI.
They must have missed that part where they burned alive. I know, I'm pretty unobservant. I probably would have missed that too, myself. Alright, so now I got another thing that will be perpetually on my map bothering me. That's fine, though. Yo, he got the legend worm. Let's get some legend worms. Curious to try this out next time I go fishing. Oh, it gives me 3 at a time? Let's just stock up. The legend worm looks like something out of, like, Jet Force Gemini. It's got that Nintendo 64 sort of texturing look to it. Looks like a gummy candy. Well, to be fair, so does a lot of bait. Okay. I guess that's enough. It's enough to last me the rest of the game. See if there's anything new. Already got this guy. Actually, shelling shells. Shelling cells. Hey. Where Lily at, though? We got just everyone here. Get that info. Where's Lily at? Did she outie? I swear I saw her when I first came in. Actually, if I check the map, I think I can see. Did she go in the back or something? Must have left her something. Didn't know. Guess I don't get to check the other stuff. The other stuff for sale. All right, hit up a phone. Where are we off to, actually? Oh. Fix that. Okay, so let's see. What do I have that I haven't done? Ooh, with this hot new car, I could go back to this farm and see if I can get that card, which I'm guessing is in a tree. Let's go do that and see if, not sure where Sigourney is going to pop up. I'll put off doing her thing, and I got quite a bit of time in which I can see Harry. You know, it'd be nice if the camera followed a little bit tighter when I turned. Oh, I just bought this car all of 10 minutes ago. I think I want to take not this turn, but the next. Okay. Okay, you can't really drift with this guy.
Anyway, Zach, there aren't many young women left in this town. Even Emily could be targeted next. We can't rule that out. All the more reason to catch the Raincoat Killer ASAP. And that means working closely together. We can work out the Emily situation later.
It's got really powerful handling, so I don't really need to drift into turns.
I mean, I'm not interested in Emily because she's female or anything. I'm just saying she's interesting. You know, as in interesting person. But by looking at her,
the turning on this car
I used to feel
is so tight.
That's all. Like back when I first met you. You know that feeling we all used to feel back when we were kids? Feeling safe while also feeling a need to protect. That kind of feeling. But Zach, who made me feel that back then? Anyways, we're getting closer one step at a time to
I'll get back there.
I have a feeling it's going to get tough.
Okay, just squeeze between that. Okay. So it says the card's like around here. I don't think I see it in the tree. And it's definitely not this way. That a guy who does drift racing, but his handling is just so good that all he does is turn the corners. Loses no speed. Everyone talks about how he goes 8 Gs in his car on turns. How will Takumi ever beat him now? Okay, so it's... It seems like it's in this well. Maybe there's something I can do later in the game. Because I don't seem to be able to observe or anything. Oh well. Get where you belong. Alright, let's go. with his heart tie on. He turns like Donkey Kong, dude. Donkey Kong is so strong that when he's driving his go-kart, when he turns, he keeps going forward. The rest of the cart just turns. Okay, let's Oh, is this Sigourney? Come on, let me highlight. Come on! God damn it! Yes, okay. So let's go catch her. We're gonna see if this car can do the Sigourney job. It being a convertible, though, might cool off her pot. Wait, this is just gonna loop me back around, isn't it? Pretty sure. Let's just do it, even if it loops me around. Pretty sure it does. Okay, this car does get the boost, it looks like. Or no, it just has a really high top speed.
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
Okay, so we can hit 75 with this guy, no boost. Doesn't have the best braking. The turning on this car. Okay. Now, was there a fishing spot by Sigourney? There might have been, and I might not have done it yet. I wasn't expecting that. I need a car that plays Outrun music. Da 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 cha cha cha. No, it doesn't look like there's any fishing here. I have a mixer? Yeah, I know, but I would have to mix out the car music. I can't do that.
Zach, did you want to go somewhere before we visit Harry? That's fine by me.
All right.
Hey, Sigourney.
I'm glad you're here. My pot. It's getting cold. Please, let's get going.
Could you explain what you're talking about?
Yeah, my pot. It's getting
rambling
cold.
On about my pot's getting cold as we speak. Hurry, hurry.
What's to say? The pot's
Zach,
getting
I
cold.
guess we're going to have to drive her home. But I wonder what happens when
All
the
right,
pot
crazy
gets
taxi
cold.
time. Hey, hey, hey! It's time for some crazy taxi. Yeah, 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 yeah. Da 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 da.
Wow, get
Day
the
after
pot
day.
going. My house is over by the lake. 3, 2, 1, go!
Christ. Well, which one of these is you? Christ.
Why aren't we there yet? Could you step on it? If we go this slow, my pot is going to get cold.
Let me double check that this is the right way. Okay. Oh, so she's just right here. I believe this one progressively picks up in difficulty. Didn't you gotta do this one like 3 times?
Why aren't we there yet? Could you step on it? If we go this slow, my pot is going to get cold.
Whoa! Failure.
Why aren't we there yet? Could you step on
goddamn.
it? If we go this slow, my pot is going to get cold.
We're there. Damn it. Am I getting a big try again?
Oh.
Okay, good.
Thanks to you, my pot is still warm.
I'm glad to hear that.
Don't get so excited, will you? Keep your voice down.
What, are you going to tell me a secret?
The pot knows everything. Hears all.
I seem to remember this from something.
If you can't find the person you are looking for, you need to look at things from a different angle. There is only
Like a Dutch
one
angle?
truth, but more than one is always visible. Like cooking a stew. Mix things in and wait for it to boil together. Just make sure it doesn't get burnt. And keep an eye on it. You have to gently mix it sometimes and wait until it's ready. Listen carefully. The best stew is a stew that is boiled slowly.
Log lady, I don't know what you're talking about.
My pot is getting cold again.
I just noticed that she's missing a shoe.
Oh.
Oh yeah, part 1. So that's the free one, I guess. Oh, here's the shoe. Well, mystery solved. All right. What do we got? Actually, does it give me a count of how many cards I got? See if I can turn them in. Although it's too early in the morning to turn in. The trading cards, I think. You have actually forgotten? Twin Peaks, dude. Looking around. Like, you know, what this game is. Do I really just not got much to do around town? Other than, there's probably a fishing spot. This isn't a new race. Lily's at the bank. I've never been to the bank. I'm curious to go now, though. And not too far, actually, from the, haunted place. Who you? Sigourney's already back. Okay. So, we'll make our way to the main part of town. Sick leap, though.
So, where shall we go next?
Let's hit up the gas station, since we're probably going to pass by it. God, the turning on this guy. And... Let me get some of his blessed spit. Thank you, Father. Blessings, Padre. Okay, let's see. We have to have lightning vision to read this.
Benjamin, today's a big day. I'm one lucky fella now, ain't I? Thanks to this monkey in a suit, I got 10 of you now. Makes working for an honest dollar look pretty bad now, don't it? With this green, I'm gonna get me a new muffler. I better get over to the general's and look for one. Reminds me, man, that general. He was going on about some high-fly car that just came in. Said it was the car that FB idiot drove into town with.
My car!
Must be a sweet-sounding ride, though. I bet with a little tuning it would run pretty smooth. Ah, what do I care? It ain't my thing.
I'll keep driving this guy for a while, though. It's pretty good.
Zach, I think I understood what he was talking about. My car is at the General's junkyard.
Let's get over there and see if we can get it repaired. I don't care what it's going to cost. That car has sentimental value.
Yeah, I'm going to put that sucker off for a bit. Since I just got a new car, we're going to enjoy this one for a bit. I want to see the bank. I've never been in there. Feels nice to get around town this fast. Okay. Where is it exactly? Oh, I was looking at the map. Just slam into someone at 70. Okay, I believe that's it. There's a phone outside as well. Wait. Oh, okay. I was confused about that brick wall. Let's see what this place is about. Oh, only observe? Alright. Curious that I can't get inside, but okay. Let's go hit up the train tracks then. I've never really checked out that part of town, for the most part. There's not too much over there, though, so... I mean, Did I just hit nothing? I guess so. There's a big old thing of nothing right there. It's one of those capture fire hydrants that you always miss. Oh, dag. Figured this went through. Powerful car. And here we go. Expertly maneuvered. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we have to do some off-roading to get here. Alright. Wait, okay. I got a little bit disoriented there for a moment. Alright, I'm ready for anything. I'll give it a shot. Okay, time to play pretend with Zach. Damn it. Trying to switch through too many things. I'm trying to shoot these barrels. Probably should have just started running at people with the katana, honestly. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm switching.
Great. Nice shot. Amazing. Amazing.
Okay, let's actually heal since getting hit with that does do damage. I think I still need to increase my stockpile of these guys. Although pretty consistently, melee seems like the superior option. Yeah, I'm pull up on stabilizer. By the way, did you see the way York kind of got stuck there? Can I get that to happen again? Look at that. Just not quite able to put his foot down. Getting stuck in his run animation. Okay. It keeps happening. What's that about? Okay, so we got infinite magnum ammo. I was thinking, I don't have ammo for this guy, do I? And then, well, I guess we got all we need. Look at this. What happened? He's like not going back to a standing position normally. He's going really slow. Like this. What a curious little error. Some fire walk with me.
Amazing.
Fire zombies. Oh no. Oh, still got to me. We done? Oh, still more? Oh, okay, I just heard a ping. Did someone just die? Yep. I guess someone was slowly dying.
Yes. Bullseye.
You done, or is there still someone? I think we're good. Okay, yeah. Or I guess not. Thought I heard someone. Must be behind the train. Or, oh, they wanted me to move. Oh, kept going. Anyone else? We cool now? Still more. I wonder if the Magnum will actually make busting boxes and what have worth my time. I guess I just gotta run around until I find whoever it is hasn't spawned. Right here. In the goo. Okay, we set? Come on. This room sucks. Where you at? Nowhere? There were some barrels to break. Maybe they're actually behind them. By the way, a 4-barrel Magnum? Why? Ooh, turkey sandwich. Nice. I guess I needed to pick up the turkey sandwich before I could continue. Oh. It's not going to be an arena? Oh, it's going to be the ceiling. Get over here. Still managed to get me. Yeah, I was slow on that. The tie. Should probably actually hit up a heal. Come on. There we go. Took a bit. Oh. I didn't know you could change positions. Oh. It has different attacks. Oh, why did it switch me to the... Why did it switch my weapon? Or did it break? Oh, it must have. I just didn't notice. I guess perfect time to break my sword. Got more? Just go around and tee off on everyone's head. Get out of there. See, I haven't used a shovel yet. Alright, we still got... Oh, do I gotta blow up the barrels? Like, is that a necessary thing? I didn't think it was. Oh, I just missed someone. Get blasted. We still doing this? Magnum too good. Alright, taking all bets that all you get out of this is the shotgun. I really need something more convenient than jiggling the handle to know that I'm done. Here we go.
Amazing.
We good now? I think I heard someone still moaning as I was pushing the button. No? Oh. Okay, someone was... I just heard someone cock a gun. Maybe the game's just... Okay. This sucker's long. Yeah, I can't really make this happen. I'm gonna shovel this one. I assume the Magnum does more damage. Nope. Sick dodge. Blammo. You still going? Okay. What do we got here? One legendary worm, okay. And that's the loot you get from here. Legendary worm. We'll probably get a... Oh, wow, we're still going? Ah.
Amazing. Bullseye.
But there'll probably be a,
Yes.
final room where, all there is the item that I'm supposed to get from this. It's gonna be really lame when it's just a shotgun. Ow.
Yes.
Just die, dude. Still hear someone making noise. Man, this fucker long, though. I'm behind. Pretty sure they're still... Yeah. Hey, buddy. Made the noise like it dropped something, but... Or did it just make that noise because the door got unlocked? Maybe. Because it made the item drop noise, but no item was dropped. The only thing that I can figure. Okay. What do we got here? Ah! I was right. Probably should put that in the toolbox, actually, but... I just noticed it starts playing the noise for completing a quest. Let me see. Okay, it does give it to me. Because it started playing the a sort of little fanfare. I was like, is that why it doesn't come off the map? But I guess it just stays here forever because that's what it wants to do. Is it a different model? Maybe? Let me check. Because that might be true for the, automatic as well. So we got this one. Oh, it's got red. So maybe it's better? Holds 7 rounds on this one. Weird. Oh, wait. I just had the thought. That's also red. Does it have infinite ammo? Let's see. That might be the case for the other gun as well. So this is what I assume is the regular one. Yep, infinite ammo. Well, there's the answer. Okay, so that's not as bad as I was thinking it was. Makes ammo even more worthless. Okay. Hit up a phone. Think if there's anything I want to do. Ooh, maybe try one legendary worm before we go. Powerful. Okay, then I'll switch what my 10mm is.
Somewhere before we visit Harry?
Honestly, I like the 10mm.
That's fine by me.
After I started using the 10mm rifle the way you probably should be using it, that is burst fire, not constant full auto. It's actually kind of good. Other than you have to still line up shots. I think I still prefer the Magnum. Just, it's my shooting style preferred. I really enjoy lining up shots. More than any sort of... So I like heavy, slow shot things. Oh! Something I did want to check. Go to the hospital. I want to see if I can get that, that card out of that tree again. I got a shotgun. I want to fuck around with it a little bit. Is this where I saw Sigourney? I might not have gone fishing there. No, that's definitely not where I saw her. Convenient. Fishing spot and the hospital right by each other. So we'll hit up the fishing spot first. Kind of everything I wanted to do before I closed up. Bong bong. Thank the queen for that bong. Drive this car until it runs out of hit points. Then we'll get a new car. So, fish over here. Just keep going. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't fished here yet. Oh, no, I have. I specifically remember fishing here. But I still want to try out the legendary bait. All the legendary bait I could ever want. Okay. So it just looks like it improves my chances overall. Yeah, I know. I pushed that button, I was like, oh, I fucked that up, didn't I? But nothing unique. I'm guessing I just purchased the legendary rod. Or, well, whatever it's called. I assume it's going to be called something like the legendary rod. Okay, hospital, I believe, is this way. Yeah, that's it up there. And to kind of follow up the is it a different question, or is it a different model question, it actually might be visually different. I can't really tell from the thumbnails, and it's hard to tell when it's in my hand. But I believe that they were different. It did look a little different. I can drive around to the back. I got a little bit of electrical feedback. I'm not sure where it's coming from. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I think it's from fucking around with my mixer for Dragon Warrior. The NES is getting old and doesn't output sound correctly anymore. I feel like it needs new caps. Again. No? Is it comically short-ranged? It is. I hate that stuff so much in video games. Okay, listen, if you have acres of property, that's when you want to use a shotgun. So you can just throw clouds of lead at things and not have to worry too much about aiming. A shotgun is not a close-range weapon. Alright, it's what you use to shoot birds. Okay, when you go duck hunting, you use a shotgun. You're not out there with your 357 trying to nail birds. You don't got your Desert Eagle trying to blast birds out of the sky. You use a shotgun with bird shot. It's for long-range shooting. Please understand this, devs. Oh, I also forgot that I already opened up a shortcut. Oh well. Okay. So. It worked. Shotgun shoots at such a large cloud that I was able to get Brian the Insomniac. Got it. All right, and we'll hit a save. Did I just see a little graphical, like a little bit of poly spike? Thought I did. But maybe I'm just a madman. All right. Whew. Gotta close this boyo out. Oh, there we go. Grab this guy. Anyway, that's probably all we got for the rest of this week until Monday. Light chance of doing something Sunday, but Sunday is always like really unlikely for anything. But I ain't got much to say. I'll just play us out. Live to ride, boys.
Thank you.